Oh, holy shit. That's a big ass bomb. Devo.
I've been up with 6 stairways all in one spot, and I've lost like 10 of my...
Am I going to the beat? I need me a horse. Sharpen this toe. No. Take it, brother. What is ego structure? Oh, this is seeming.
Oh, it's nothing. I just don't want to forget. Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
God bless.
Sorry.
What? That's right. What?
This doesn't have anything fancy. Rhyme rack.
I must be mad.
Are you in need of something?
Oh, it's just you.
I am, but
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived the Holy Spirit.
God bless you.
kitty. No, that's because I have a shield. Oh, got
A ravaged deer. It looks as if they were dragging it somewhere and it snagged on something here. They were trying to drag this poor thing away somewhere. They can't be far from here.
Uh-oh. This does not look promising.
What? Mutt! Come here. Good boy, good boy. Get him.
God damn, I missed my arrows. That wolf would be so dead.
Dig!
What are you doing over there?
Here, mutt.
How do I use my torch? Ow.
What are you doing here at night?
Nothing. Oh, my lord.
Somebody gave you a good working over. Are you all right?
This? Nah, it's nothing.
So,
But thanks for asking.
Latches, how do you get out?
The head to Menge. You look just like that guy.
It happens. Just watch where you're
Wait,
going
what?
next time.
I'd like to discuss the
All right. Massa Umat, I can agree to... Pleasure doing business. Take care.
And they try to tell us charms themselves will not work.
Greetings. What brings you?
My name is Henry. I'm looking for someone...
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short... I thought I was done for. And now...
Aye, that I can do. I've been missing a good...
What would you like?
Oh, please.
We can start right...
All right.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword. Let's see what you've got. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
So right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You can also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around. Come on, keep going! Why didn't you follow through? Wrong. You have to make 3 attacks in quick succession. I said 3 attacks in a row. Why didn't you finish? Nice. Now do it again. Don't pause. Come on, keep going. Why didn't you follow through? Well done. Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right?
No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. You mixed up the directions. Again. Don't pause. Why didn't you finish? No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Where are you attacking from? Try again. You mixed up the directions. Again. Come on, keep going!
Ah!
Why didn't you follow through? You mixed up the directions. Again. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Why didn't you finish? Don't pause. Where are you attacking from? Try again.
Okay. Pause it.
Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Why didn't you follow through?
I did follow through.
Come on, keep going! Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Why didn't you finish? Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction.
Sure. I attacked up. Alright.
You mixed up the directions.
I didn't. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Don't pause. I did not pause.
Nice, but that's a different technique. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Where are you attacking from?
I don't have
Try
a shit
again.
ton of stamina.
You mixed up the directions.
I didn't.
Again.
Up, right, left. My right's here. I did left.
No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. You mixed up the directions. Again. Wrong.
I
Again.
hit.
And this time from the right direction. No. Focus on the direction.
I'm hitting
you're
in
supposed
the
to attack
direction
from.
you want me to hit.
Enough! You're attacking from the wrong direction. Don't pause. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. You mixed up the directions. Again. Where are you attacking from? Try again. Why didn't you finish? No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Come on, keep going. Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Don't pause. See? That's the way. Again. Why didn't you follow through? Wrong. Again. And this time from the right direction. You mixed up the directions. Again. No. Focus on the direction you're supposed to attack from. Beautiful. That's that, then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with it.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique.
What about other...
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. If you prove yourself to me...
How could I prove myself?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight. Because this technique...
So all I have to do is
That's right!
I'll challenge you to...
I've barely... Excuse me.
I challenge you...
And that's sort... Excuse me.
Will you teach me an...
I mean,
I understand.
aye, and as far...
German.
Aye,
Excellent.
certainly. You probably, if you want.
Talking about the voivod will want to talk to you.
Somebody gave you a good working over.
Here you go. Take it.
Mother of God! Did you get hit by a horse?
Oh well, what can you do? How can I help?
I'd like...
And for...
I just want to...
It can be a...
All right, here's your gross...
On you, your bed's ready.
Excuse me.
God bless. Careful!
Jesus Christ be praised. What'll it be that...
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with...
I could, My last two hands, well, they're not... What's your name?
That's right.
You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone.
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that, as it happens, I have to forge a wedding present.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test.
Sure thing.
Great.
Iron?
You can't make a sword, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the... Go over to the anvil, and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works better. Tell the temperature by the color, but when you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire, you have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out.
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
You're no longer in mortal danger.
I'd better go. Farewell.
Until we meet again, I wish you well.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
You have a kind master, eh, Doggy?
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day.
Get out!
but it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again.
That's right.
Like before.
Go away.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next... Got that? Or is there...
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up.
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where... And of course, you can use the forge anytime. Any questions?
Where can I get my...
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, this is just a village, you know. The locals...
What can I do?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals really need... Right. Here are some simple drawings that show you can get down to...
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder. You take care of these smaller... Once you've made some coin.
God bless.
been banging this spot for a long time.
Christ almighty.
This'll take a bit longer. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. That looks like it's almost done.
You have a kind master, eh, mutt?
Now I just have to temper it.
I'm sorry.
All done.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. I've been banging this spot for a long time. I've been banging this spot for a long time. Oof, I'm halfway there. I should move it. I've been banging this spot for a long time. It's completely cold.
This is a lot harder for fall.
Meow.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. I can't keep hitting the same place. I'll never finish it like this. I should move it. I've been banging this spot for a long time.
Looks nothing like a force field.
What would you like?
I'd like you to...
What is this?
Show me what you can do.
Thanks.
Doggy.
It's about those two.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up.
What was the cart?
Bugger and bollocks. There were some hunts and some kitchens. There's a good month's work.
Have you any idea?
There's only one, but I've got...
Those two hands,
Can't tell you. I don't think they want...
were they suspicious?
No.
All right.
Go ahead. And if you find that...
Gladly.
With you. And maybe wash up a bit, will you?
Here, mutt.
Oh, it is weighing me down.
Good man. Hold on.
Everything all right?
Do you have a moment?
What's going on?
Do you have any...
Why are you asking for fancy an ale? The amount you're looking for, it sounds...
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two.
But I don't see any...
I don't have one. I'll join a caravan. Ride along.
I can spare you a few. It's a lot more than I know.
Thank you so much.
Tell me, what happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse. I
So...
But I'm not...
Farewell. May you travel...
Yes.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late. Hey, servant, bring some wine. I'll kill you. I'm waiting. I'll beat you. How did you do that? Take that, you shit!
I beat him
Christ! Shit!
Someone better hold me back.
Fuck you! Come on. Oh, you wee
What
bastard!
in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
So,
lad, you going with us? Oh, you reckon we can't manage on...
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us?
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horse. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right.
Well, that should be that.
Actually... we should probably...
That we should. Come back in the morning if you want.
Yikes, that's gonna be rough. I mean, how good of a price are we talking about here?
You silly doggy.
God bless, good sir. Greetings. Don't get idea.
What do you need? Hurry up, I don't know...
Would you happen to have a...
Well, but by the looks of you, you must be talking about that Grey. But all she's good for are sausage. That old bitch won't let... I was already suspicious. He said he found her.
Grey? That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that...
I heard about it.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it...
Well, he did.
So it's not entirely impossible...
Maybe not impossible.
Aye, but just a few groschen. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might...
Maybe so. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle.
Don't forget to get some proper tack as well. You silly doggy.
Here you go. Take it.
Fair enough.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Lady. Nice and slow.
Vamos. Sorry, bro, because it's my horse. I can't just have my horse see.
Go, go.
Sorry.
The Lord be with you.
God bless. Ow, curva! Don't ride among people if you don't know what you're doing.
Go! Ka! Ka!
Whoa, whoa.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa.
Come here!
Greetings.
What do you think of that?
There are dangerous, but God willing. Farewell.
like to discuss the price.
All right. Very well, then. Pleasure doing business. Take care. I thought there was some wild beast here.
A nag like this couldn't have cost more than 10 groschen and a stale loaf of bread.
I'd like to discuss the...
All right. What a shame. I'm done haggling. Great! Come back anytime, friend.
You know the girl who's so old is married?
God!
Quick! Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, shit, no.
Ka!
Whoa!
What a cheap old nag.
Hey, young fella. Are you going to keep us waiting?
No.
I'm ready to set out.
Great. Now stick.
All right, Captain.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I know.
Oh, the
but they're getting
baby.
too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some...
What weapon will you...
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs... You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick.
Thank you, Captain.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Take that.
Wanker!
What do you say, son?
Luck just wasn't on my side.
Luck's got nothing to do with it, son.
Oh, never mind old Gnarly, Henry. If luck's not on your side, all the talent in the world won't help you.
I reckon you and me got our own opinions, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old... But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my...
I will, Captain.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Corver, I'm wounded. Wanker. No chance.
Bandage, quick! Henry, come here. I want to tell you something. What do you say, son?
Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken.
God's truth, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old... But take care of the old fella.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway.
True enough.
Thank you.
It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What a knack!
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here, if the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire...
And Henry, not a word about...
As you wish, sir. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east. To Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semyon, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding.
That'll be all.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards!
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry.
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing... There's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Gave me a fright. Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my...
Well, that's what we have the youngster.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
found anything?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any...
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back.
Very well, sir. Blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
I'm sorry? Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of.
But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheels... Shh! Listen. Yeah, I hear it. Let's get closer.
Have you forgotten? I was ordained ignorant.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it, and so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think its scantily clad maidens will be...
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there now.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of...
Sure, sir.
I could do without girls with voices like...
What's wrong with his legs? What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern. You two don't know the truth from an old rat. Stumbled with a priest. He showed me old pictures and taught me a lot. I stumble with a priest. Pigs can fly. And Ghoul's name is really Sophie.
Those definitely aren't the
For a
blacksmith's
wench,
sons.
he's got a miserable pair of tits on him.
Show what you made
Kiss
of.
your ass
Come on,
goodbye. Good. I still can't quite do that.
You won't get me! You should have fucking stayed out of it.
You
Dick!
We hit the ground, eh?
Ha! We'll finish this quick.
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin. Oh, bandage, quick. Well, that's enough.
Watch the hold up, damn it. Hey, Henry, get over here. Hey, Henry, get over here. Stop, darling. Stop, darling. Oh, and it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands.
Hard to say. I've never actually, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense.
Yeah, well, you were right.
Shouldn't we send...
Who would we send for? By the time we
Don't worry, lad.
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You bastards. You can't...
Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them! You, Orson! Another man!
All be done with you in a flash.
Right!
All your stuff,
Head!
Yeah! Come on, scum!
Do it!
Yeah! Don't spare it! You got me!
Good. I still can't quite do that. Yeah, don't spare him. Nice hit. Oh, good strike. Tough bastard, I gotta admit.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers.
Bandage, quick.
Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you
That's
listening?
enough.
Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him.
I'll go and track.
Great. Hurry.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh? So, tell me why I shouldn't hang you from the nearest tree, huh? I'm still from a noble family. With your paw, you can't just slip at me. Well, who's going to stop me? I can't see any law here. And I can't see lots of crows that will enjoy
everything!
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to...
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield...
Who knows what they'll do
For Rob and Semine! He'll have me strung...
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope.
How would you know? Although, to come up with something that stupid...
Well, come what may. Anything can happen.
Sure, I'll get out. And I don't have to be the one who...
One-on-one, even if the noose is...
Fuck!
I might.
Promise me!
I won't promise you anything. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something...
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart. We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as...
A ride would be great.
Wait until you...
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you want to fuck you. Doesn't matter whose idea it is.
We didn't want to steal it. Well, Venser did. I didn't know what
I didn't want nothing. Well, I got mixed up in this. My mistake.
Stop arguing, or I'll unhitch the cart and let the horses drag you the rest of the way.
Where are you taking us?
To Semine, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my bizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Semine's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Psha! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout. Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Semine sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, mate.
Car!
Nice.
Car! Go!
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were.
Quick! Quick! Go! Car! Car!
Oh, God.
Car! Go!
Oh, whoa.
That's one sharp blade.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
I'll have a look at the web.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend. Take care, then. thanks for nothing.
What do you have for...
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Aye, you're
So, job done.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you...
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards.
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he did.
I know what to do with them.
Now, don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your... Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came, so now it's yours.
Thanks.
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter.
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. A wedding's a serious business. So you have to show them you're a man. Old Semine wants a special sword.
Excellent. So what...
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, and you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't...
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out. There's this old hermit called Ambrose.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel?
See now?
Naturally.
People from far and wide used to go to... I even heard he made a pact with the...
What a strange...
I heard something in the tavern about some...
Right. In return, you'll get me invited...
If it means so much to you, come and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows she'll definitely... But Henry, the best sword in the world isn't worth it. Quick!
Whoa, whoa!
Greetings, innkeeper. And also to ask if there...
Latch in the stable when the horse has bolted, lad.
How so? Did...
I had a couple cumans come in here and get in a brawl with the locals. What the hell did I do that people...
Did anyone get hurt?
Bah! They broke a couple... Go and see Wojtek if...
I apologize.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? I catch you fighting here again, and
I said I'm sorry.
But the cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business. I don't have all day.
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't...
I heard that as well. But it seems a bit...
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing?
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet. So 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they...
What strangers?
They looked like monks. Only they... I'm telling you, there's something...
But I have to...
Didn't you hear what I said? I'd think...
What do you have...
What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
Please, help me!
What happened to you?
Please, help!
What happened to you?
I fell out of that blood.
Why did you...
I fought like gold, but instead of finding treasure...
I'm no physician, but...
but I won't. You have anything to dress it?
Hold on. Here. You're lucky I'll carry around a pocket full of... Here, let me dress it for you.
Thank you. You're the first good thing to happen. You know, I was born...
Stop feeling so sorry for yourself.
But I'm cursed with it, even as a boy. And once I spent... My parents spent...
See? That sounds like...
Well, it seemed that way. But we couldn't afford another healer.
But you survived.
You think? I always wanted to buy myself a horse. So I confided in my neighbor. He told me he could cheat the local drunks because he had...
And you gave him the money?
That I did.
That's not bad luck. People are bastards. You shouldn't be so trusting.
I'm not even... Since I couldn't buy a horse, I gave a groschen to a horse trader to let me ride one at least. But as we trotted through the woods, the nag's leg snaps. She was dead, but it took me 3 years to pay off that carcass. So I first lost money to a swindler.
Still, it could have been worse.
You still don't get it. All right. I like this girl down the way. But when I finally mustered the courage to talk to her, I found out...
Yes, but...
Hang on. I found a dog. A nice little pup. The moment he grew a full set of teeth.
Right. Now this sounds like too much of a...
As he scampered off, the dog scattered a farmer's flock of as I helped him to round them up. So I had one leg bit. Only that wolf bite, I couldn't walk.
All right.
My wife took... And just as... She never came.
Do you think she...
Well, she took everything from the cottage that wasn't nailed down. And since then, as soon as I went out for the first time, after my leg was healed, he said 3 sheep from that flock had never been found. But what with my darling wife pocketing all my coin...
Well, your life hasn't been all that easy, I'll grant you that. But you're not jinxed.
I'm all ears.
If you were, you'd have fallen down and nobody would have found you. But I happened by. Today was your lucky day.
You have a point there. Thanks, friend.